त्रिंशः पाठः नवम्बर् मासस्य 4 दिनाङ्कः येनाक्षरसमां नायमधिगं महेश्वरान् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिप्रकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयं नमस्कृत्य तदुक्तिः परिभाव्य च वैयाकरणसिद्धान्तकौमुदीयं विरच्यते। अष्टाध्यायीं पठामः। अष्टाध्याय्यां कारकाधिकारः. So anybody wants to read out the Ashtadhyayi, the sutras? Yes, I think Bhanu Prakash ji volunteered last time. So, will you go this time, Bhanu Prakash ji? Sure, you can read it. Ramachandra ji, can you put up the Ashtadhyayi? Do I have the code? Okay. Like this. So it should.
Shall I read from Swami? Shall I read from Anabhite?
And this okay, I mean anything, either of them, fine. Yeah, we did Karaka the last time, right? Okay, from Anabhite.
Anabhite.
So, can you please move the Excel because you can read it. No problem.
Anabhite karmani dvitiya tritiya cha hoschandasi antarantarena yukte कालात्मनोरत्यंत संयोगे अपवर्गे तृतीया सप्तमी पंचम्यो कारक मध्ये कर्म प्रवचनीय युक्ते द्वितीया यस्मादधिकं यस्य चेश्वर वचनं तत्र सप्तमी पंचम्यपां परिभिः प्रतिनिधि प्रतिदाने च यस्मात् गत्यर्थ कर्मणि द्वितीया चतुर्थ्यौ चेष्टाया मनध्वनि चतुर्थी संप्रदाने क्रियार्धोपपदस्य च कर्मणि स्थानिनः तुमुद्धाच्च भाववचनात् नमस्तस्ति स्वाहा स्वधालवषड्योगाच्च मन्यकर्मण्यनादरे विभाषा प्राणिषु कर्तृकर्णयोस्तृतीया सहयुक्ते प्रधाने येनाङ्गविकारः इत्थं भूतलक्षणे संयोन्यतरस्यां कर्मणि एतौ अकर्तृर्जुणे पंचमी विभाषा गुणे स्त्रियां षष्ठी हेतु प्रयोगे सर्वनाम्नस्तृतीया च अपादाने पंचमी अन्यारादितरत्तेदि ते दिक्शब्दाचूत्तरपदाजाहि षष्ट्यत शब्द प्रत्ययेन येन द्वितीया पृथग्विनानाभिस्तृतीयान्यतरस्यां कर्णे च स्तो काल्पकृच्र कतिपयस्य सत्त्ववचनस्य दूरान्तिकार्धैः षष्ट्यन्यतरस्यां दूरान्तिकार्धेभ्यो द्वितीया च सप्तम्यधिकरणे च यस्य च भावेन भावलक्षणं षष्ठी चानादरे स्वामीश्वराधिपतिदायादसाक्षि प्रतिभूप्रसूतैश्च आयुक्तकुशलाभ्यां च सेवायां यतश्च निर्धारणं पंचमी विभक्ते साधु निपुणाभ्यामर्चायां सप्तम्यप्रतेः प्रसितोत्सुकाभ्यां तृतीया च नक्षत्रे च लुपि प्रातिपदिकार्धलिंग परिमाण वचनमात्रे प्रथमा संबोधने च सामन्त्रितम् एकवचनं संबुद्धिः षष्ठी शेषे यो विदर्धस्य करणे अधिगर्ददयेषां कर्मणि कुणिः प्रतियत्ने रुजार्धानां भाववचनानां मज्वरे आशिषिनाथः जासिनि नाटक्राधपिशां हिंसायां व्यवहृपणो समर्थयोः दिवस्तदर्थस्य विभाषोपसर्गे द्वितीया ब्राह्मणे प्रेषब्रुवोर्हविषो देवता संप्रदाने चतुर्ध्यब्दे बहुलं छन्दसि यजेश्च करणे कृत्वोत प्रयोगे कालेधिकरणे कर्तृकर्मणोः कृति उभयप्राप्तौ कर्मणि तस्य च वर्तमाने अधिकरणवाचिनश्च न लोका व्ययनिष्ठा खलदतॄणाम् आकेनोर्भविष्य दादमन्ययोः कृत्यानां कर्तरिव तुल्याद्धैरतुलोपमाभ्यां तृतीयान्यतरस्यां चतुर्थी चाशिष्यायुष मद्रभद्र कुशल सुखार्दहितैः.
The next one, what is it? Dvigureka-vachanam.
Dvigureka-vachane.
That's Dvigureka-vachanam. Thank you. Okay, we'll come back to the slideshow.
Unmuted.
So, Mitch, are you able to get the control of the computer? Or?
No, I mean, it does not seem to be working.
Okay, go ahead and take control. I didn't want to disturb in the middle of his chanting, but it looks like it had some time. Or should I have to make you something? I don't know what I should do.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah, I can. Do you want me to start that presentation or?
Yes. I mean, can you just start the presentation and then see if you can give me the controls again? So
Okay, what should I do? Should I make you the presenter again or?
Start the
Yeah.
No. Start the presentation and then give a keyboard control or something. There is something.
Okay, give keyboard control and mouse. Input priority. Who should?
Yeah, now I got it.
Okay, thanks.
I think it switched back to. Okay. षष्ठी विभक्तौ कारकषष्ठी धीयमाना अस्ति. कर्तृकर्मणोः कृति इत्यनेन कृद्योगे कर्तरिकर्मणि षष्ठी विधीयते. So in association with Vanta, the karta and the karma will get षष्ठी vibhakti. कृष्णस्य कृतिः इत्यत्र कर्तुः षष्ठी, जगतः स्रष्टा इत्यत्र कर्मणः षष्ठी विभक्तिः. कर्तृकर्मणोः कृति इत्यस्य प्रमुखं निषेधसूत्रमस्ति न लोकाव्ययनिष्ठा खलर्थतॄणाम्. We cannot understand or we cannot apply कर्तृकर्मणोः कृति without understanding this at all. न लोकाव्ययनिष्ठा खलर्थतॄणाम्. It is a nishedha for a wide set of krit pratyayas. Krit pratyayas are huge in number, about 130. I think approximately 130 krit pratyayas. So he excludes some of them from the operation of कर्तृकर्मणोः कृति. न लोकाव्यय निष्ठा कलर्थतॄणाम्. ल नाम लकारादेशः. लकारस्य स्थाने यत्र आदेशत्वेन कृत्प्रत्ययः विधीयते. उदाहरणार्थं शत्रुशानच इत्यादयः. लटशत्रुशानच प्रथमासमानाधिकरणे इत्यनेन लकारस्य स्थाने शत्रुशानच एवं. सो लादेशः उ इति उ प्रत्ययः, उक इत्यपि प्रत्ययः, अव्यय ये कृत्प्रत्ययाः अथवा ये प्रत्ययान्ताः अव्ययान्यपि भवन्ति तादृशाः शब्दाः. निष्ठा तत्तवतु निष्ठा क्तप्रत्ययः, क्तवतु प्रत्ययश्च. खलर्थाः खल् प्रत्ययः तदर्थे एव अन्ये केचन प्रत्ययाः युच् इत्यादयः विधीयन्ते. ते तृन् इत्येव प्रत्ययः अपि अस्ति, किन्तु अत्र न केवलम् एकः प्रत्ययः किन्तु प्रत्याहारः इति परिगण्यते. तेन लटशत्रुशानचः इत्यत्र तृ इत्यस्मादारभ्य तृन् प्रत्ययस्य नकारपर्यन्तं प्रत्याहारः इति. मध्ये पञ्चशः प्रत्ययाः सन्ति. सो एतेषां कृत् प्रत्यय अथवा एतैः कृत् प्रत्ययैर्योगे षष्ठी विभक्तिः न भवति इत्यर्थः. So we saw in detail the nishedha for nalokavya. We had also studied before that there is a nishedha for nalokavya, that is punah prapti. Right? Krasya vartamane nadhikaranavacharashcha kta pratyayasya nishthatvat nalokavya nishtha ityanena nishedhe prapte punah वर्तमाने यः क्तः प्रत्ययः अधिकरणवाची यः क्तः प्रत्ययः ताभ्यां योगे तु षष्ठी भवत्येव इत्यपि विहितम्. So under that there is a vartika dvishah shaturva under nalokavya. The shatru pratyaya on dvish dhatu. Okay, so for that शत्रन्त दृषधातोः योगे षष्ठी निषेधः विकल्पेन वक्तव्यः. शत्रु प्रत्ययः इत्यतः लादेशः नलोकाव्य इत्यनेन नित्यं निषेधे प्राप्ते अनेन विकल्प्यते. शत्रन्त दृषधातोः योगे षष्ठी निषेधः वा वक्तव्यः. मुरस्य मुरं वा द्विषन् इति उदाहरणम्. मुरस्य द्विषन् मुरं द्विषन्. द्विषोमित्रे इति सूत्रेण कृत् प्रत्ययः विधीयते. So it's a very special shatru amitre arthe. So when it indicates amitra is an enemy. So this shatru pratyaya is not in the vartamanartha. Okay. I mean there is a special meaning which is conveyed. It is not just one who hates or one who is against. Okay. Amitre, when it indicates an enemy. So dvishan ityukte murasya ripuhu ityeva artha. It means the enemy of mura. So idanim asmin arthe dvishah shatuh vikalpena shashti nishedhah. Atah muram dvishan ityavati karma. Murah karma. So tasya vikalpena shashti tadabhave karmani dvitiya ityanena dvitiya vibhaktihi murasya muram va dvishan. सर्वोऽयं कारकषष्ठ्याः प्रतिषेधः. नलोकाव्यनिष्ठा इति सूत्रं यदस्ति तत् कारकषष्ठ्याः एव प्रतिषेधः. So it is an apavada only to karakashashti. That will it is prevent the kartrashashti or karmashashti from operating, but it will not prevent sheshashashti. Okay, so shashti vibhakti can always be added. It depends. I mean the difference is in how it is perceived. Shabda bodhe visheshah bhavati. So the Shesha Shashti is always there. It is just like karma. Shesha Shashti is an apavada to karma. So this Karta Karmano Kriti is nothing but it is very similar to Karmani Dvitiya or any other vibhakti which is mandated in association with a Karaka. Okay. So since Shesha says leaving all Karakas. So when the Karaka is not vivakshita, yada karmatvam, karanatvam, kartritvam va avivakshitam, tada tu sheshe shashti bhavatyeva. Sarvoyam karaka shashtyah pratishedhah, sheshe shashti tu syadeva. Brahmanasya kurvan. Kim? Shatru pratyayah kurvan iti. Ladesha nalokavyaya ityanena nishedhe. ब्राह्मणं कुर्वन् इति भवेत् किन्तु शेषषष्ठी भवति. कर्मणः अविवक्षितत्वे शेषे षष्ठी भवति. ब्राह्मणस्य सृष्टिं कुर्वन् विधिः इत्यादौ. ब्राह्मणस्य कुर्वन् इति व्याख्याने ब्राह्मणस्य कुर्वन् इति हरिः इति शेषः. लटः शत्रादेशः. मुखतः ब्राह्मणसम्बन्धी सृष्ट्यनुकूलव्यापारवान् इत्यर्थः. कर्मत्व विवक्षायां तु द्वितीयैव. If karmatva is vivakshita, then there is dvitiya. Karmanah avivakshitatve shashti. You should remember that in case of other krit pratyayas like say srashta, karmani vivakshite api, even when karma is intended, it will be shashti. And otherwise, even with shesha shashti, if karma is not vivakshita, then also it will be shashti. There is no dvitiya prayoga. In this case, you can hear both dvitiya and shashti. Karmatve vivakshite dvitiya bhavati, tatsya avivakshitatve षष्ठी भवति ब्राह्मणस्य कुर्वन् इति नरकस्य जिष्णुः so उकारान्तः उकारान्तः कृत्प्रत्ययः न ल उ इत्यस्ति so he who has the habit of he who is habitually he wins over naraka jayati jayashilah iti jishnuh narakasya jishnuh नरकस्य जिष्णुः इति ग्लाजिस्थश्च ग्स्नुः इति तच्छीलादिषु ग्स्नु प्रत्ययः नरकसम्बन्धी जयवान् इत्यर्थः कर्मत्वविवक्षायां तु द्वितीयैव so these are all examples different examples he gives where it depends on whether you are dealing with karma or shesha अग्रिमं सूत्रमस्ति अकेनोः भविष्यदाधमर्ण्ययोः न लोकाव्यय इत्यस्यैव इत्येव अनुवर्तते अतः न इति भवति अक इनोः भविष्यद् आधमर्ण्ययोः इति पदच्छेदः षष्ठी शेष इत्यतः षष्ठी इति अनुवर्तते न लोकाव्यय इत्यतः न इत्यपि अनुवर्तते भविष्यदि अकस्य भविष्यत् आधमर्ण्यार्थ इनश्च योगे षष्ठी न स्यात् so there are two pratyayas specific pratyayas which are told here one is aka and the other is ina okay satah palako vatapati so aka is always what is heard the actual pratyaya is lyut okay yuvor anako sorry nul yuvor anako ityanena vu ityasya aka ityadeshah bhavati so it is the nul pratyaya which is in bhavishyati akasya so nul pratyayah prayena kartarthe bhavati the normal nul that we see if you have a slight idea of the Prakaranam if you have studied even in the Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi you will know the nul is the general sutra for all dhatus sarvebhyah dhatubhyah kartarthe nul pratyayah bhavati Pachakaha, Pathakaha, Harakaha, Karakaha, etc. For any dhatu, you can add nul in the simple sense of karta. Karoti ityarthe. Ka tam kriyam nirvartayati ityarthe nul bhavati. Kintu bhavishyati akasya. Bhavishyadarte nul pratyayah vidhiyate. Right? So, saha, satah palakaha avatarati means he who will protect the good people in the future because the protection is not right now. Avatarati is he incarnates. He is being born now. He will protect the good people in future. So palakaha ityatra palayishyati agre ityarthe nul pratyayah. So bhavishyati akasya. Tumunnulau kriyayam kriyarthayam iti bhavishyadarte nul. Right? So here just like we have tumun, right? Say palayitum avatarati to protect the good people. So kriyayam kriyarthayam for a kriya which is for another kriya. So here avatarana kriya, palana kriyartha. So for protecting the people, he is incarnating. So there is also the anuvritti of अनुवृत्ति of भविष्यति here in तुमुन्नुलो क्रियायां क्रियार्थायां अतः भविष्यदर्थे अयं नुल् प्रत्ययः तुमुन् नुल् इति उभयमपि भविष्यदर्थे प्रत्ययौ अतः अस्मिन् कृते कृते सतः पालकः इति so if you look at the सज्जनान् पालयिष्यन् हरिः प्रादुर्भवति so पालयिष्यन् भविष्यति हरिः प्रादुर्भवति इत्यर्थः तुमुन्नुल्लौ क्रियायां क्रियार्थायाम् इति भविष्यति नुल् तत्र भविष्यति गम्यादयः इत्यतः भविष्यति इति अनुवृत्तेः ओदनस्य पाचकः इत्यत्र तु न षष्ठी निषेधः नुल् तृचौ इत्यस्य भविष्यति विधान अभावात् so the one where you have null in general kartrartha right? Say for example odanasya pachakah he who cooks rice इत्यर्थे पाचकः इत्यत्र नुल् तृचौ इत्यनेन नुल् प्रत्ययः न तु भविष्यदर्थे ओदनस्य पाचकः इत्यत्र तु न षष्ठी निषेधः नुल् तृचौ इत्यस्य भविष्यति विधानाभावात् सो भविष्यति अकस्य Bhavishya adhamaranyarthaka ine. So in ini, which is either in bhavishyartha or adhamaranyartha. So nul adhamaranyarthe nul pratyaya nasti. Ini pratyayastu ubhayoho arthayoho asti. So bhavishyarthe tatha adhamaranyarthe. So it means the future, and also when it indicates adhamaranya, that is one who has taken the something, has borrowed something. So tadarthe yaha ini pratyayah tadyoge shashti na bhavati. Vrajangami ityasti. Adde gamishyati ityarthe bhavishyati ayam ini pratyayah. Vrajangami iti. Gamerinihi iti aunadikaha inihi. So it is a unadi pratyaya, and it is bhavishyati gamyadayah. So gam ityadibhyah bhavishyati ini pratyayah iti uktatvat agre gamishyati ityarthe gami ityasya prayogah. Gamerinihi iti aunadikah inihi. So cha bhavishyati vidhitah bhavishyati gamyadayah ityarthe goshtham gamishyan ityarthah. So he who will go in the future. So bhavishyarthe ini pratyayena yoge shashti na bhavati. And then shatam dai ityasti. So avashyaka adhamaranyayorinih ityanena adhamaranyarthe ini pratyayah. So avashyaka adhamaranyayorinih shatam dai, he owes or he has to give 100 because he has borrowed it. Adhamaranyam ityapi asti. Adhamaranyam is the one who has borrowed. Shatam dai is a person. Dai is a person who has to give. Why he has to give? Because he has borrowed. He is the adhamarana. So shatam dai ityatra avashyaka adhamaranyayorinih iti adhamaranyarthe inihi. Rinatvena grihitam shatam pratyarpayati. So he returns the 100 which he had borrowed. So bhavishyati adhamaranyyecha inihi asti. So tena yoge shashti bhavati. Rinatvena grihitam shatam shashti na bhavati. So in association with such ini there is no shashti. ऋणत्वेन गृहीतं शतं प्रत्यर्पयति इत्यर्थः आवश्यक आधमर्ण्ययोर्निनिः इति आधमर्ण्येर्निनिः तस्य भविष्यति विधान अभावात्. It is not just in भविष्यत्, it is आधमर्ण्य. भविष्यदर्थकतया गतार्थत्वं न शक्यम्. Next sutra is Krutyanam Kartariva, another important sutra in this series. The entire Prakarana is important because without having an understanding of the complete Prakarana, we cannot apply the sutra in any case. So, Krutyanam Kartari Va. Trini padani santi. Na षष्ठी शेषेत्यतः षष्ठी इति वर्तते. विकल्पेन षष्ठी विभक्तिः. षष्ठी वा स्यात्. कृत्यानां योगे कृत्यप्रत्ययाः इति सन्ति. कृत्यप्रत्ययाः कृत् प्रत्ययेष्वेव अन्तर्भवन्ति. Among the कृत् pratyayas there is a set of 7 pratyayas which are called krityas. Very popular ones. Many of them. The tavyat tavya aniyarah. Yat nyat kyap and kerimar. So there are 7 kritya pratyayas which fall and it's a subclass under the kridantas. So krityanam yoge kartari. So the kartri shashti will be vikalpa. Okay. Krityaha ityadhikare vihitaha sapta krit pratyayah tesham yoge kartari shashti vikalpena bhavati ityarthaha. So krit pratyayah ete sapta. So there is tavyat and tavya, which all of us know. Kartavyam, bhartavyam ityadi. So tavyat and tavya, there is no difference except the swara, because if taka is it, it will be swarita, otherwise it will not. So it's only for that. The rupa is same. And then aniyar, again very popular, karaniyam ityadi. Yat nyat kyap. So these are 3 pratyayas which all end in ya. Karyam, gamyam, pathyam ityadi. So it's again the same sense, that which must be read. Kartrakarmano, bhava karmanoh ete pratyayah vidhiyante. These kritya pratyayas bhave karmani cha vidhiyante. So yat nyat kyap kelimar. There's one more, it's not very much in use. It is called kelima. So in association with these, kartari shashti vikalpena bhavati. It is only kartari shashti which is possible, because if the pratyayas are in bhavartha, bhavartha yadi pratyayaha, tarhi karma na bhavati. There is no karma. If karmarthe pratyayaha, tarhi karma tenaiva abhihitam. The karma will already be told by the pratyaya itself. So karmani shashtyaha prasatireva nasti, kartari shashti vikalpena bhavati ityarthaha. Maya mama va sevyo harihi. Harihi sevyaha. Hari must be served. Maya, by me. So aham karta. That's kartuhu vikalpena shashti bhavati. Shashti pakshe mama sevyaha harihi. Tadabhava pakshe kartakaranayo tritiya ityanena tritiya vibhaktihi maya sevyaha harihi. Ubhayam sadhu. Both of them are correct. Ruhalor nyat iti nyat pratyaha. So in sevyaha, सेव धातोः ण्यत् प्रत्ययः by rihal or ण्यत् हलन्तः धातुः अतः ण्यत् प्रत्ययः, which is among the kritya pratyayas. Therefore there is an optional shashti. Very popular song, if you have heard. I mean, if you associate any time with Sanskrita Bharati, you will know the song. There is a Lokahitam karaniyam. Lokahitam mama karaniyam. So he uses the shashti. It can be mama karaniyam or maya karaniyam. So ubhayam pi sadhu. Kartari iti kim. So why kartari? Because, as I said, कृत्य प्रत्ययः भावे कर्मणि च विहिताः. यदि भावे प्रत्ययः तर्हि कर्म नास्ति इत्यर्थः. यदि कर्मणि प्रत्ययः तर्हि कर्म प्रत्ययेनैव अभिधीयते. किमर्थं कर्तरि इति वक्तव्यं. Why should it be said? Because कर्मणि षष्ठी is not possible at all. Why specify that? गेयो माणवकः साम्नाम् इत्यस्ति. अत्र विशिष्य कर्मणि षष्ठी. There is the yat pratyaya, geyaha ityatra yat pratyaya nipatanat kartari vihitaha. So it is a nipatana which gives the yat pratyaya in kartrartha. Bhavya geya pravachaniya upasthaniya iti kartari yad vidhanat anabhitam karma. So it's a very exceptional case. As a normal case, there is no kartari pratyaya. All these pratyayas are used in the karmartha or bhavartha. Kintu atra vishishya nipatanam asti bhavya geya pravasaniya iti tata kartari yad vidhanat. Kartrarthe eshaha yat pratyaya vidhiyate ataha anabhihitam karma. So the karma has not been told. So samnam geyaha. Samnam iti karmani shashti. So ubhaya praptau karmani. So where there is possibility of both, will always have for karma. Tatra nityam bhavati. Karmani shashti nityam bhavati. Kartari shashtyaha eva ayam apavadaha. Karmani shashti nityam bhavati ityarthaha. Yat pratyayena karta abhitaha geyaha ityanena. Yeah, this is not ubhaya prapti because the karta has already been told by geyaha. Karta abhitaha ataha kartuhu prathama vibhaktihi karmanaha tu nityam shashti. Karma abhitasya karmanaha nityam shashti. Atra yogo vibhajyate krityanam. So he proposes a yoga vibhaga here. Ubhaya praptau iti na iti cha anuvartate. Tena netavya vrajam gavah krishnena. Tatah kartariva. Tatha cha krityayoge kartarkarmanoho ubhayoho prasakta shashti na ityartha phalati. So he says there is a yoga vibhaga there. Why? Yatra ubhaya praptihi. Kartuhu karmanaha ubhayoho yatra praptihi asti. Tatra na bhavati. Shashti na bhavatyeva. If it is a kritya pratyaya yoge, yadi ubhaya praptihi asti. If there is ubhaya prapti, iti, then shashti na bhavati. There is no shashti on either of them. Okay, there is no shashti on either the karta or the karma. Ubhaya praptau shashti na bhavatyeva. Atra yoga vibhajate krityanam. So the first krityanam kartariva ityasti. So krityanam iti ekam sutram, kartariva iti aparam sutram. Prathama sutrasya kah arthah na iti anvartate, na lokavya ityatah. Krityanam na. Kutra na ubhaya praptau ityapi anvartate. So ubhaya praptau, krityanam yoge ubhaya praptau shashti na bhavati. केवल कर्मणः भवति इति साधारणनियमः अत्र तु न भवत्येव कृत्ययोगे कर्तकर्मणोर् उभयोः प्रसक्ता षष्ठी न इत्यर्थः फलति तेन नेतव्या व्रजं गावः कृष्णेन कृष्णः गाः व्रजं नयति कृष्ण टेक्स द cows to व्रज in व्रज अधिकरणस्य विवक्षायाम् अकथञ्च इत्यनेन कर्म. So netavyaha, they should be taken, the cow should be taken to Vraja by Krishna. So gavaha iti pradhanam karma, vrajam vrajaha apradhanam karma, Krishna karta. Abhihitam. So because of that we have prathama on gavaha. Vrajam netavyaha. Vraja is the apradhana karma which is anabhihita. Ataha karmani dvitiya ityanena dvitiya bhavati. Here there is ubhaya prapti. Krishnena ityatra kartari shashti prapta. Vrajam ityatra karmani shashti prapta. Ubhaya praptau shashti na bhavati. So kansyapi shashti vibhakti na bhavati. On any of it we do not have shashti. So netavya vrajam gavaha krishnena. Tatah kartariva. So we did a yoga vibhaga. We split the sutra into two. Prathamam कृत्यानाम इति तेन किमुच्यते उभय प्राप्तौ षष्ठी न भवति इत्युच्यते ततः कर्तरि वा इति उच्यते कर्तरि कृत्यानाम योगे कर्तरि विकल्पेन षष्ठी भवति इति उक्तार्थः सो कर्तरि वा will be always when we do a yoga vibhaga. So one of the sutras will carry the same meaning as that has been given to the entire sutra now. So the original sutra Krityanam Kartariva iti yat sutram asti tasya yorthaha sorthaha api sadhaniyaha. We also require the same meaning, we also require an additional meaning. That is why we split the sutra, but the original meaning of the sutra should be retained. Therefore, when we split the first sutra, because of the split will gain a new meaning, and here and the second sutra will retain kartariva krityanam ityanu vartate krityanam yoge kartari vikalpena shashti bhavati ityartha siddhyati tatah kartariva uktorthaha yorthaha asya sutrasya uktah sa eva. Second attainment of the Karaka. Okay, it is nothing, I mean, it seems like, it might seem very confusing, but there is not much there at all. There is Kartakarmanoh Kriti, which is a Pradhana Sutra, so we apply it last. Okay, so before that we check for the Nishedha. The Nishedha is by Naloka Vyanishta Khalartha Trinam and Akenor Bhavishyad Adhamarnyo. Okay, so and a Nishedha to that is to Nalokavya is Vartamane, Vartamane, Adhikaranavachi. So we first check for Kta. Is it Kta in Vartamana or Adhikaranavachi? Yadi Vartamane Ktaha Adhikaranavachi Vaktaha Tarhi Kardakarmanoho Shashti Bhavati. So Tadvihaya, other than that, if it belongs to this list, if it is a Ladesha, U, Upratyaya, Uka, Avyaya, Nishtha, Khalartha or Trin, there is no Shashti. Okay. And also if it is Bhavishyati Akka or Adhamarnya, Bhavishyati Adhamarnya Ini, so again there is no Shashti. So this is a list. If it belongs to this list, there is no Shashti. That's all. So there is a couple of articles which is not much. There is only the Dvishashaturva and Kamera Nishedhaha. These are very minor prayogas. So the main thing is that if among the krit pratyayas, there are three sets. One is if it is a kritya pratyaya. If it belongs to the seven, the list of seven, the tavya tavyani-raha or yatir-nyatir-kyap, then kartari shashti vikalpena bhavati, karmani shashti nityam bhavati, ubhaya prapti na bhavati. So there are three rules, right? So yadi krityaha, then if it is only karta, I mean only kartuhu eva yadi prasaktihi, tarhi vikalpena shashti bhavati. Karmanaha karmani shashti yadi prasaktihi, tarhi नित्यं षष्ठी भवति यदि उभयोः प्राप्तिः तर्हि षष्ठी न भवति. Okay, that is clear with effect to krityas. Only these things. If only kartari shashti is possible, then it is optional. If only karmani shashti is possible, then it is compulsory. If it is both, that is if both the karta and karma have a possibility of getting shashti, there is no shashti. We use tritiya or dvitiya as is the case. Okay, so that is the first category of krit pratyayas, which is krityas. The second category is those which are listed. Lokavya nishtha khalatsatinam aka ina. So if they belong to it, then there is no shashti. Kartari shashti na bhavati, karmani api shashti na bhavati. And then all other pradantas, karta karmanoh kriti ityanena shashti nityam bhavati. Okay. If it is only karta or karma, there is compulsory shashti. If it is ubhaya prapti, karmani shashti bhavati. So that is why if you have this idea of the entire prakarana, it is quite easy. Any questions? Easy. Well, it is not as difficult as it would seem at the first sight. Okay. True, easy is always relative, but see, if you go by the krama of the Ashtadhyayi, it removes a lot of difficulty which is possible. I mean, if you look at just the Siddhanta Kaumudi, true, I mean, initially we require it to study, but once we understand it, it is always better to go back to the Ashtadhyayi and just the sutra, okay, not without everything that comes in between, the sutrartha, the udaharana, the pratidharana, just leave all that and read the sutras. The krama and the paraspara anvaya becomes clear. So once that is clear, application also becomes easier. Okay, so I'll use the comparative pratyaya. Any questions? No. So then we have like two more sutras which are like just plain upapada shashti. Tulyarthaihi atulopamabhyam tritiya anyatarasyaam. Tulyarthaihi atula upamabhyam tritiya anyatarasyaam. Chatvari padani santi sutre. So tulyarthaihi atulopamabhyam tritiya anyatarasyaam. So vikalpena tritiya vidhiyate pakshe shashti. Tulyarthaihi yoge. So in association with words which mean tulya, equal. So tulya, sama, sadrisha, etc. So in association with all these terms, tritiya vikalpena bhavati shashti cha. Tritiya anyatarasyaam ityasti, shashti ityapi anvartate. So we have tritiya and shashti. Tulyarthaihi iti vyakhyaane kimasti. Sheshashashtyam nityam praptayam tritiya vikalpaha ayam. Actually, there should have been Sheshashashti compulsorily. So there is Tritiya given as an option. Tritiya vikalpaha ayam. Tulyaihi iti bahuvachanadeva paryaya grahane siddhe. Arthagrahanam padantara nirapekshaschet tulyarthaha tesham grahanartham. Tena gauriva gavayaha ityadau na ityahuhu. So he says, he could have just said tulyaihi atulopamabhyam tritiya anyatarasyaam. Tulyaihi iti yukte eva. Bahuvachana prayogena tulyarthaihi. Those words which mean tulya ityarthaha siddhyati. Tarhi tulyarthaihi iti kimartham. Artha ityasya grahanam kimartham iti prashnaha. Tulyaihi iti bahuvachanadeva paryaya grahane siddhe. Artha grahanam padantara nirapekshaschet tesham grahanatham. So he says there are cases where the prayoga gauhu iva gavayaha. Okay, the gavaya is gauhu padantara nirapekshasche tulyartha. I'll just look it up because I am getting confused myself. There's a word iva here. It's saying gauriva gavayaha ityatra न भवति किं न भवति तृतीया वा षष्ठी वा न भवति इति गौः इव गवयः द gavaya is an animal, it's a particular animal, it is like the cow, okay? It resembles the cow, so there is tulyartha here. It means that the gavaya is tulya to this, but he says padantara nirapekshaha chet tulyarthaha, if the tulyartha does not depend on another pada, so tesham grahanartham. So, no, I have confusion here, so I'll just clear this sentence in the next class. Atulopamabhyam iti paryudasat anavyayoge eva idam iti anye. So, atula upama ityasti. So, because of the paryudasa or nishedha for atula and upama, some people say that it is this sutra will apply only in association only when the word is not an avyaya. So there is something, both the objective of both those interpretations is to prevent the sutra from operating in the case of Gauriva Gavayaha. I'll clarify that in the next class. So let us see the example of the sutra. Tulyaha sadrishaha samova krishnasya krishnenava. So tulyaha sadrishaha samaha all are synonyms of tulya. They mean equal. So krishnasya tulyaha krishnena tulyaha. He is equal to Krishna. कृष्णस्य तुल्यः इति षष्ठी शेषे षष्ठी भवत्येव तस्य विकल्पेन तृतीया तुल्यार्थैः अतुलोपमाभ्यां तृतीयान्यतरस्याम् इति विहितत्वात् तृतीया अपि भवति कृष्णेन तुल्यः कृष्णस्य तुल्यः अथवा कृष्णेन तुल्यः एवमेव कृष्णस्य सदृशः कृष्णेन सदृशः कृष्णस्य समः कृष्णेन समः अतुलोपमाभ्यां किमर्थम् अतुलोपमाभ्याम् इति निषिध्यते तुला उपमा इत्येतयोः प्रयोगे तुला उपमा वा कृष्णस्य नास्ति कृष्णस्य तुला नास्ति there is no comparison to Krishna कृष्णस्य उपमा नास्ति there is no again upama and tula are both mean the same. So in association with these two words there is no tritiya, right? krishnasya ityatra sheshe shashti bhavatyeva, there is always shashti. That is why he said the sutra is to bring in an optional tritiya. Shashti we could already have had by sheshe shashti, anena vikalpena tritiya vidhiyate. Akshe shashti, when there is no tritiya we have shashti sheshe ityanena eva shashti vibhaktihi. Shashti sheshe iti shashti eva bhavati na tritiya. So the last sutra in the shashti vibhakti prakarana is this. Chaturthi cha ashishi आयुष्य मद्रभद्र कुशल सुखार्थ हितैः. चतुर्थी च इत्युक्ते षष्ठी इत्यपि अस्ति. आशिषि when it is a benediction. आयुष्य मद्रभद्र कुशल सुखार्थ हितैः. So in association with these words, okay, so आयुष्य मद्रभद्र etc. there is an optional chaturthi and there is also shashti. Etadarthaihi yoge, in association with words which mean these. The artha is in association with all of them. Ayushyartha, madrartha, bhadrartha, kushalartha, etc. Etadarthaihi yoge chaturthi vasyat pakshe shashti. Yada chaturthi na bhavati tada shashti sheshe ityanena shashti bhavati. Pakshe shashti iti. Chakarena tat samuchayama gamad iti bhavaha. So because he says chaturthi cha, it means and. So something else, which is shashti. Ayushyam chiranjivitam krishnasya krishnaya va bhuyat. Krishnasya ayushyam bhuyat, krishnaya ayushyam bhuyat. So let there be long life for Krishna. Ayushyam and chiranjivitam are synonyms. Okay. So ayushyartha, words which mean ayushya. So bhuyat iti ashirling lakaraha, it is in benediction. So let him live long ityarthaha. Evam madram bhadram kushalam niramayam sumsham arthaha prayojanam hitam pathyam va bhuyat. So for all these he is giving synonyms. Okay? Madram bhadram kushalam niramayam, all of them mean the same, being happy. And then sukham sham arthaha prayojanam hitam pathyam va bhuyat. So he explains in the Vyakhyanas, Chakarena tat samuchaya avagamad iti bhavaha, ayushya paryayaha chiranjeevitam iti, kushalam niramayam iti, madra bhadra paryayo, sham iti sukha paryayaha, prayojanam iti artha paryayaha. So I think I said that it is not because of the artha, because of the bahuvachana. Kushala sukhartha hitaihi. So there is paryayas of all these. Artha itself is a word. Artha means prayojanam, for the sake of something. Okay. I mean, or just prayojanam, something which is useful. Ityarthaha. So prayojanam iti artha paryayaha, pathyam iti hita paryayaha. Hitayoge cha iti nitya chaturthi tu na ashishi jnaya. There is one chaturthi which we already saw in chaturthi vibhakti. Ashishi cha ashirate chaturthi bhavati iti. Hitayoge chaturthi bhavati iti. Tatu na ashishi. It is not just in benediction. Everywhere it is, just when something is hita. Gobhyaha hitam ityasti. So that which is beneficial for the cows, there is no ashihi there. So if it is ashi artha, then there is optional chaturthi and shashti. Ashishi kim? Devadattasya ayusham asti. Devadattasya ayushyam asti. So it is just saying that he has long life. It is not a benediction for long life. Ashihi nasti ityatah tatra sheshe shashti ityanena shashti eva bhavati natu chaturthi. Vyakhyanat sarvatra artha grahanam. So the artha which is in the sutra does not indicate that synonyms will get. It means that it is useful. Okay. So now how do you know that whether we should take only these words, that is the particular words which are mentioned in the sutra, or should we take the synonyms also? The previous case he said tulyarthaihi. So in words which mean tulya. Here he has not stated that. So how do we know? Vyakhyanat sarvatra artha grahanam. Because of the commentary, everywhere we take synonyms also. However, there is an exception. Madra bhadra. Both of them mean the same. It means something which is auspicious. Madram bhadram iti paryayaha. Tarhi kimartham ubhayoho grahanam. Panini intends that all the meanings of all these should be considered. Why chant both madra and bhadra? If he told one of them would be enough. So madra bhadrayoho paryayatvat anyataraha na pathaniyaha. One of them need not be told. Okay, so it is enough if we take either madra or bhadra. Because of we are taking synonyms of everything, even the other one will be considered. Okay. So that is the end of Shashti Vibhakti. So Shashti Vibhakti, we have three main cases. One is Shesha Shashti. So in Shesha Shashti, again Shashti Sheshe is the main sutra. So there are repetitive sutras for Samasa Nishedha. The main thing is Sheshe Shashti Bhavati. So then Kartru Karmanoho api Krudyoge Shashti Bhavati. Then Upapada Shashti with association with words which mean Tulya or those which mean Ayushya, etc. So there is an optional Shashti with Tritiya or Chaturthi. Okay. So that is the end of Shashti Vibhakti. There are a few exercises. There's one exercise where very easy. So Kasmin Arthe Shashti Vibhakti Kena Sutrena. In each of these words you have to identify the word which is in Shashti Vibhakti. So Kena Sutrena Shashti. What is the sutra which gives and kaha arthaha kasmin arthe sheshe shashti va karmani sheshe ityadayah bhavati sheshe shashti va kartari shashti karmani shashti. What is it? Kasmin arthe shashti bhavati iti vaktavyam. Okay, so there are a few sentences. There are some 10 or something. So I will upload once the notes are uploaded. Please look at them and you can resolve them by next week. We'll discuss this exercise in the next week. We will continue with Saptami tomorrow. Okay. So there is a class tomorrow, but we'll be doing Saptami Bhakti, and I'm just giving you some time to solve these exercises. So we'll discuss this exercise in the Monday's class. Okay. So any questions?
Soumyaji,
Uh,
is it possible that where he says that Tena Gauri Riva Gavayaha, here Iva is like, it is not Tulyarthe, right? Here I say Gauhu is like Gavayaha. But when we say Krishna se Samaha or Krishna Sadisha, I said nobody is equal to, right? So is it that Iva in the here it is not in the sense of Tulya, right?
it is not clear. Sorry. If it is not in the sense of Tulya, then the question does not arise at all. So why is
So-
he raising the question? They are trying to answer the question, and why there is no Shruti there. So what is Tulya? To see, Tulya is something, I mean, equal as in, it need not be equal in something. The Gavaya is equal to the cow in its form. I mean, probably that is why they treat it as Tulyartha. I mean, yes, true. It does not exactly mean Tulyartha, well, like you say. But you say Sadrisha. What does it mean? It means somebody who is like, right? Sadrisha ityanena arthaha sa eva iva shabdena api bhati. Right?
But the sense is
Gau
not the same.
sadrisha, it is similar.
Yeah. But Gau Sadrisha, but
exactly
not
the
Gau
same meaning,
Tulya.
but similar.
Because if you look at the
But
Tattva Bodhini,
Sadrisha,
yeah, go ahead.
hmm,
No, see, the sense is not the same, right? Here, similar is not same like telling like nobody is equal to me. Like even in Bhagavad Gita, I said there is this thing it comes right. They say that nobody is equal to. There we
yeah,
use
I
the
understand. The sense
samaya.
which is being conveyed is not the. Huh. So that is what the Tulya generally conveys the meaning of that. But in Tulya Artha, we are also considering the Sadrisha. Okay.
Okay.
Which is, I mean, yeah, maybe there is that difference that when it means equal and not similar.
Similar.
Maybe,
Yeah.
but then the question does not arise. If we are just saying that Iva is not Tulyartha, the question does not arise on why there should not be the Srutiya there.
If you look at Tattva Bodhini, just below, he gives the same thing. Bahuvachana Nideshanat
Yeah,
eva
what does he say?
Pariyaragrahana siddhe Tulyartaihi iti arthagrahanam padantara nirapekshena ye tulyaha tulyartaha tesham grahanartham tena gauriva gavayaha ityado na ahu.
In Tattvabodhini, is it?
Yeah, just below that same, if you are
where
using
is
the same book.
The same.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yes, but what does they mean by padantara grahanena? Iti artha grahanam padantara nairapekshena ye tulyarthaha tesham grahanam. So what does that mean? I'm not understanding that padantara nairapeksha. What is that padantara nairapeksha? So that is what he also says, Gauriva Gavayaha ityadau na. Why?
No. Because
Also
it
know the
here
exact reason and what this is.
Soumyaji, here you are not comparing the two. Padantara. See, Gava Iva, Gavayaha is there are two things you are comparing, right? Here you are saying that there's no comparison. So there's nobody equal to Krishna. That's it. So there's no comparison. You are not comparing
no,
the
that
two
is
things.
not, I mean, it is not used. Sorry, it does not mean when you say Krishna Tulyaha or Krishna Tulyaha, you're not saying there is no comparison. He says he is equal to Krishna or he is like Krishna. Right? You know, I mean, it need not always be that there is no comparison. Krishnasya tulyaha nasti ityartha na.
Nasti. Yeah, okay.
When you're saying tula upamava Krishnasya nasti, in that prayoga it is true. When you're
Okay.
saying Krishnasya tulyaha or Krishnena tulyaha, Krishnena sadrishaha, you're still saying he's equal to, he's like Krishna.
Okay. So in that case, maybe I'll have to think about it some more.
Right.
Because he gives some more example.
Only in
Katam
that case,
tahitulam yadaropati
that is a different thing. That is I mean, he goes on different and says why, how there is Tritiya in some prayogas. He says Sahayutaya Pradhaneti Tritiya, etc. But this, what is that Padantara Nairapeksha? He also, I mean, the Maharama.
So which means it is definitely there in, it should be there either in Haridatta or one of the Kashika, because if he is, if it is Tattva Bodhini, it is to be, yeah, so then I'll look into it also. Maybe next class we can see.
Look at it. What is that Padantara Nirapeksha?
That is some technical thing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so we'll stop here. Munitayan namaskritya taduktiः परिविभाव्य च वैयाकरणसिद्धान्तकौमुदीयं विरुच्यते.
The organizer has ended the